Erwin nervously tapped his debit card against the ATM reader. He was down to his last few rupees, and the rent was due. A wave of anxiety washed over him as he punched in his PIN and selected Balance Inquiry. The screen flickered, and a number flashed before his eyes. 1,002,500 rupees. His heart skipped a beat.
This can't be right.
He mumbled, his voice catching in his throat. He quickly selected Withdraw Cash, his hand trembling as he keyed in the maximum amount allowed, 50,000 rupees. The machine whirred, and a moment later, crisp bills emerged from the slot. Erwin stared at the cash, his mind racing. He had never held so much money in his life. Driven by a mix of disbelief and mounting excitement, Erwin withdrew the maximum amount again, and again, and again. Each withdrawal fueled his bewilderment and ignited a spark of hope within him. This couldn't be a mistake, could it?
This can't be a mistake.
With 200,000 rupees clutched in his hand, Erwin knew he had to find out what was going on. He fumbled for his phone, his fingers shaking as he dialed his mother's number.
Mom, when did our family become so wealthy?
Erwin choked out, his voice trembling with a mix of fear and anticipation. He could barely form the words, the reality of the situation slowly sinking in. He waited with bated breath for his mother's response.
Son, our family has always been wealthy. Your grandfather is the head of a powerful global consortium, and your father manages one of its most successful groups.
Erwin's head spun. His grandfather, a global leader, his father, a business tycoon. The thought seemed preposterous, impossible.
But why? Why did you never tell me?
It was your grandfather's wish. He wanted you to grow up grounded, to understand the value of hard work and humility. It's our family tradition, Erwin. Your father went through the same thing.
Her voice softened as she explained. Erwin's mind struggled to reconcile the life he knew with this newfound knowledge. Erwin struggled to process this life-altering revelation. He had spent his life struggling to make ends meet, completely unaware of the immense wealth that was rightfully his. The weight of this secret, hidden for so long, pressed down on him.
This changes everything.
He whispered, his voice filled with a mixture of awe and trepidation. As if sensing his overwhelming emotions, his mother continued.
Erwin, I sent you a package a few days ago. It contains a black gold SVIP card. It's backed by your grandfather's consortium, and it has no limit.
A black gold card?
Erwin repeated, his mind reeling. He vaguely remembered receiving a package, but had been too busy with work to open it.
What does it mean, Mom? What am I supposed to do?
It means you are now a very wealthy man, Erwin. You no longer have to worry about money. You can live the life you deserve.
Her voice held a hint of excitement, a mother's pride for her son. Erwin's head swam with the implications of his newfound wealth. His old life, with its constant financial anxieties, seemed to fade into a distant memory. He was no longer Erwin Smith, the struggling young man. He was Erwin Smith, heir to a global empire. The realization was both exhilarating and terrifying.
Mom, there's so much I don't understand. Who am I supposed to be now? What am I supposed to do with all of this?
You are still Erwin, my son. This doesn't change who you are, but it does give you the opportunity to pursue your dreams, to make a difference in the world.
She paused, her voice turning serious.
Erwin, your grandfather believed that true wealth lies not in money but in the impact you make on the world. Use this opportunity wisely, son. Make him proud.
Erwin took a deep breath, trying to absorb the magnitude of what his mother had revealed. He had gone from being broke to being a billionaire overnight. It was a fairy tale, a dream come true, and yet it was his reality.
There is someone I want you to meet, Erwin. His name is Dan Black, and he will be your personal assistant. He can help you navigate this new world.
Erwin blinked, his mind struggling to keep up. A personal assistant? It was all so surreal. It was then that his mother dropped another bombshell.
Oh, and Erwin, you're engaged. Rena Taylor, the actress, she's a lovely girl. You'll meet her soon.
Engaged? To Rena Taylor? Erwin felt faint. His old life seemed like a distant memory, replaced by a dazzling, intimidating future. He needed time to process, to understand.
Mom, I need to go. I need to think.
Without waiting for her response, he ended the call, the weight of his new reality crashing down on him.